All right. Hello, good morning. Welcome to yoga. Yeah. All right. So let's find our chairs that allow us to keep a nice tall spine, right? So today we're going to focus a little bit on the central nervous system. So the nervous system obviously is quite important. And as we age, the nervous systems, starts to, it can become compromised just with our aging, process. And we tend to slunch forward a little bit. So we're sort of closing off the heart space. So we're going to today just focus on like lifting the heart. Yeah. It's also good for that rounding of the upper back, but just have the heart lifted, just a gentle intention of lifting the heart. And let's close the eyes. Good. And just arrive in this space. Yeah, and I commend you for choosing to be here today. Yeah, to take care of yourself. Yeah. So yes, the central nervous system can be affected by many things, one including stress, which, it seems like that's just part of our daily living these days, and posture, right? When we sit slunched forward with our spine back, it just closes off our central nervous system a little bit. So sitting with that tall spine. And let's take 3 long, slow, deep breaths. So taking a breath in through the nose, feel the heart just gently lift. Pause the breath at the top. And then just relax the breath, but keep the heart lifted. Just relax the shoulders as you breathe out. And then just 2 more at your own pace. Breathing in, feeling that heart just lifted. And breathe out and relax the shoulders. And do 1 more. Breathing in. And let it go. Now we're going to do some alternate nostril breathing. So bring your awareness to your peace fingers on your right hand and wiggle them. Take the tips of those fingers and place them between your eyebrows, just touching. Try to relax your right arm. Good. And then again, let's take the left hand and just touch the tip of the thumb to the tip of the pointer finger. It's coming into chin mudra. Yeah. And this is all sending signals to that central nervous system and that brain. Say, yeah, wake up. Yeah, good. And then again, checking in with that gentle, tall spine. This is an easy breathing technique to help to start to slump forward, right? Because our hand is up on our face. Just try to keep that heart lifted. Let's take a breath in through both nostrils. Pause at the top and breathe out through both nostrils. And then gently closing the right nostril, just touching it with your thumb. Breathe in through the left side. Then touch your finger to the left side and breathe out the right side. And then breathe in the right side. Gently touch the right and breathe out the left, pausing at the top of the breath. The breath goes up to that third eye pause. So just do 3 more rounds here. And just checking in with that nice, gentle, lifted heart. Pausing at the top. And then breathe out the right. Continue at your own pace, out and in through one side. Out and in through the other side. So Ujjayi breath, if you have that in your practice. Keeping that heart lifted. And with no hurry, and just the next time that you breathe out on the left side, then just release that right hand onto your lap. And release the mudra on the left hand. And just notice the effects of the breath. Heart is lifted, breath is just easy, no struggle. Yeah. And then when you're feeling ready, complete, gently flutter the eyes open. Yeah. So one thing to pay attention to, maybe this next week, is when you're going about your day, you're sitting, maybe eating or reading a book or watching some TV, just check in with that heart, just that lifted heart. That gives us the space to breathe. It gives us the space into the intervertebral, our little spine spaces. And when we can keep space there, we don't crunch the nerves in the spine, as much. And that can keep the nervous system operating as optimally. Yeah, good. All right. Bringing our hands down onto our lap, and we'll just start some music here. Yeah, good. So just nice tall spine. Yeah, good. And then take a breath in. And then as you exhale, drop your chin to your chest. Good. Yeah. And then inhale, lift roll the head over to the right and up. And as you exhale, over to the other side and down. You can always feel free to close your eyes. Just do 3 slow rotations. Next time that the head comes forward, no hurry, pause, and then reverse and do opposite direction. And feeling up, exhaling down. Notice your neck today. Notice the top of the shoulders. You bring a little smile to the face. Just feeling. Yeah, you want to feel what's going on. Next time the head comes forward, pause. Good. Wiggle your toes. Press down into your feet. Slowly bring your head back up. Good. We're going to scoot forward in our chair if you're not there already. And we're going to bring our legs out a little bit wider. Yeah. Good. I'm going to just adjust my camera here. Good. All right. So we're going to get into that vagus nerve. So nerve, right? Nervous system. So the vagus nerve is the largest nerve, comes from our brain stem down into the inside, the whole inside of our body, basically. And it's really basically responsible for all of our autonomic, our breathing, our heartbeat, our digestion, our liver cleansing, all those things we're not cognitive of. But the nervous system, when that's engaged, that's helping your body just to function. So nice tall spine. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, drop your head over to the right. Good. And now making sure that the head's not forward. We want the ear about in line with the shoulder. So you may not go as far, right? Good. And then you can roll your eyes up to the upper left corner of the room. You feel like you want a little bit deeper stretch, you can take your right hand and just gently place it on top of your head or on that left side of the skull. Yeah. And breathe here. So keep looking up to that, as far up to the upper left as you can. And breathe. Yeah. If you put your hands on your head, you're not pulling your head down. It's just there gently, just adding a little bit of more of a stretch. And then relax your gaze forward. And then bring your right hand to the right side of your head. On an inhale breath, press into your feet to lift your head back up and release your hand down. Good. Take a nice big breath in again. And this time on an exhale breath, over to the other side. Notice if there's a difference. Yeah, this side of my neck feels a little tighter. Good. Again, the ear in line with the shoulder, the head's not forward at all. Good. And then roll your eyes up to the upper right corner of the room. Good. If you feel like you want more, you can bring that left hand on top of the head over to the right side, sort of the skull. And keep looking. Those eyes, look as far over as you can and up. Good. And breathe. Good. And then when you're ready, just relax the eyes. Bring that left hand to the left side of the head. Press down into your feet to lift your head back up. Good. And release it down. Relax your shoulders down. Just let your arms hang down. And then inhale, reach the shoulders forward and up a little bit and back and down. Yeah, just let's get the loose shoulders going here. Good. And at some point when the shoulders come down, pause and reverse. Go the opposite direction. Inhaling up, exhaling down, forward and down. Making circles with the shoulders. Just allowing the shoulders to loosen up, relax. Good. And just let the arms hang down. Reach your fingers down towards the floor gently. Yeah. Stretching the top of the shoulders. Good. And then lift the chin up slightly. And then as you exhale, drop the chin to your chest. Reach your shoulders back. Good. Just opening up. Good. And then relax and bring both hands back onto your thighs. And on an inhale breath, press into your feet to lift your head up. Good. And then toe, heel, your feet back to hip distance apart. All right, we're going to thread the needle. So I think most of you know what that is. So we're going to open up this upper body a little bit more. So we're going to take a breath in. And as you exhale, hinge forward about halfway. Good. And then we're going to relax the left arm down. Just let it hang. And on an inhale breath, we're going to slowly reach the left arm out and up. You can also look at that arm and watch it rise up towards the ceiling. Good. And then as you exhale, watch that left arm as it floats down. Bend the left elbow. Take the forearm of that left arm and slide it underneath the right arm. So you're laying that forearm on your right thigh, your left forearm. Good. And then take a breath in, and as you exhale, just let that left shoulder drop towards the left knee. And maybe slide your fingers a little further over to the right. Yeah. Just take this to where it's comfortable for you. And breathe. And one metaphor that my teacher uses a lot is the only way out is through. So let's go through this stretch to relieve that stiffness in the back and the neck. Yeah. And each exhale, see if you can drop that left shoulder just a little bit more. Yeah. And now coming out on an inhale breath, press down into the right palm and your feet. And slowly just start to lift the body back up. And that left arm will just slowly start to come out from behind the right arm. Good. And then relax your both arms down alongside your body. And just do some baby little circles with the shoulders. Yeah, and forward. And let's go to the other side. So hands start on the thighs, take a breath in. As you exhale, hinge forward, just about halfway. Release the right arm, let it hang down. And on an inhale breath, slowly start to raise the right arm out to the side and up towards the sky as far as it'll go. Good. And then as you exhale, let that arm float down gracefully. About halfway down, 2/3 of the way, bend the right elbow. Slide that right forearm onto the left thigh. Good. Relax your right shoulder towards the right leg. Good. You can look at that right hand off to the left there. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, if you have any more space available, just slide those left fingertips towards the side wall. And again, notice the difference on one side or the other. This is such a nice stretch for that shoulder, upper thoracic spine, a little squeeze for our gut. So nice big breath. Yeah, good. Just enjoy the stretch. Smile on the face. Yeah, good. And then pressing down into your feet, slowly start to lift the body back up. That right arm starts to slide out from underneath the left. Good. And then gently release both arms down. Nice tall, find your nice lifted heart and roll the shoulders. And roll the shoulders the other way. So important. And then relax the arms down and just slide the arms back like you're an airplane. Just feel the opening. This is so good for the spine and that space in the vertebrae. Yeah. And then release and relax the arms down. Good. And now we're going to bring one hand on top of the other. We're just going to come into seated child's pose. So engaging the area between our eyebrows helps the central nervous system to just calm down, right? That third eye center, seat of intuition. So take our pancaked hands and just lay them gently onto your forehead. And heart is lifted, eyes are closed now. And just gently press your hands into that third eye. Big, nice, long, slow, deep breaths. See if you can relax the shoulders. And just feel the body relax. Just taking the eyes and closing them. That alone calms the central nervous system. And then when you're ready, you can gently flutter the eyes open and then gently slide your hands, separate your hands and bring them into cactus pose. Yeah. And spread your fingers wide, relax your shoulders and just wave your fingers. Stretch your fingers long and wave them. Yeah, good. It should feel nice on your hands. In this cold weather, as we age, our hands just, mine anyway, get stiff. So just give your fingers some love. Yeah, and release the arms. Just let them float down. Good. And roll out the shoulders. Good. Again, shake out the hands. Shake, shake, shake. Let the hands flop around. And then shake your shoulders, shake your head, shake the legs, wiggle your toes. Yeah, just shake off, move the body, get the circulation going. Yeah. Even close your eyes and ask your body, what do I want to release here? What can I release? Let go of. Yeah, this whole next few months that we have coming up and maybe a year or two, just, nothing really matters. Just helping other people, taking care of yourself and, finding a space, a spiritual space that's not just this body. Yeah, that's what we need to do. That's what will keep us happy and content and healthy and all of that. All right, we're going to make our way to standing if you'd like. You're going to slide your heels back just a little bit. You're going to lean forward again, bringing your awareness to that nice lifted heart. On an inhale breath, press the heart forward and up as you stand, nice and gracefully. Good. And we're going to move to the back of our chair. Good. Feel free to keep your chair in front of you, slide it forward, or you can slide it off to the side, which I will do. And again, now we're standing. Let's just move a little bit. Yeah, rock and roll, move a little bit. Again, shake. Just give it your all, shake it off. Get nice and loose in the body. No need to hold on to anything. Yeah. If we're depressed, that means we're spending too much time in the past, like thinking, what if, you know, and then if we're anxious, have anxiety, we're spending too much time in the future, what if, yeah, which we have almost no control of, pretty much. And if we're spending time right here and now, so pause, bring your hands to your heart, yeah. And here's where we're happiest, right here in this present moment. Again, commending yourself for bringing yourself here today. Take care of yourself. So beautiful. Take a breath in and exhale, release it out. All right. So we're going to do little modified jumping jacks. I don't like to do jumping jacks that doesn't feel full ones on my body. So we're going to just do sort of a side to side jumping jack. So we're going to start going off to the left. We're going to step out to the left and bring our arms up and then come back together. And out to the right and together. So we're just stepping side to side as the arms come up. Yeah. And do jumping jacks. I mean, if you want to do full jumping jacks, feel free. Not for my body. Not today. Yeah. And then you can speed it up a little bit if you want to speed it up. Yeah. This is getting our heart rate going, our circulation going to our brain. Good. And we're going to just do this for another half hour. Don't panic. You know I won't do that. Yeah. And one more round. Stepping side to side and relax. So that's just such a nice, sweet way to get your heart rate going. Safe way to get your heart rate going, your muscles working, all of that. Yeah, good. Nice. Okay. So we're going to need the back of our chair here. We're going to come into a downward facing dog. So make sure that you have space behind you to back up a little bit. Yeah, but let's just let the heart rate come back to center. And then take a breath in. And as you exhale, draw the top of your head up towards the sky as you tuck your tailbone down. That's a nice stretch for the spine. Again, taking a breath in. As you exhale, draw the top of the head like you want to stamp the ceiling with the top of your head and tuck your tailbone down. You can feel that extension in the spine. Yeah, good. All right, relax the body. We're going to place our hands onto the back of the chair. Good. And then we're just going to start to take a walk. Start to walk ourselves back, our hips back. Good. And go as far as you can. Bend your knees. Good. Slide your hips back. Relax your head somewhere between your arms. Yeah. And maybe reach the fingers forward. Good. All right. So knees are bent for now. Take a breath in and exhale it out. On an inhale breath, straighten the right knee. And on an exhale breath, rebend it. And on an inhale breath, straighten the left knee. Feel that nice stretch on the side of your body, all along the back and bend. And then right knee straighten and bend. And left knee straighten and bend. And now straightening both knees. Reaching your hips back as far as they'll go, energetically reaching the crown of your head forward and giving our spine a nice stretch. And our side ribs and our back ribs. Yeah. Breathe and enjoy. Belly breath. As you breathe in, let your belly drop to the floor. As you breathe out, draw your belly up to the sky. Yeah. Using our breath to give us space. Good. And on your next exhale breath, bend both knees again. Look up towards the back of your chair and slowly start to step 1 foot at a time. Slowly coming back to our chair. So good for our circulation, for the getting some blood flow to the brain. Head comes up last once we stand up. Good. We're going to find our nice tall mountain pose. So feet hip distance apart. About, yes, toes even. Lift the kneecaps, tuck the tailbone, bring the palms forward. Let's stretch the fingers wide. Relax the shoulders down. Tuck the chin back just slightly, looking straight ahead. And just imagine your head right above your shoulders, shoulders above the hips, hips above the feet, the ankles. Yeah, nice and strong. Heart lifted. Good. Nice. And now in the next inhale breath, reach your arms out and up. Float them up towards the sky. And take a breath in. And as you exhale, stretch your fingers up towards the sky. Relax your rib cage down. Tuck your tailbone down. And breathe. Yeah. Now take a breath in and exhale. Relax your shoulders. Arms are still up. We're going to take a hold of the right wrist with our left hand. I'm going to take a breath in. And as you exhale, reach up and lean over to the left, stretching your right side long. Yeah. And then slowly turn your head and look underneath that right shoulder, or rather right armpit, rather. Yeah. And that'll keep your shoulder in line. Perfect line. Yeah. Now coming forward. Breathe into that right rib cage, that right lung. Relax your gaze back forward on an exhale breath. On an inhale breath, press into your toes to come back up. And exhale, very gently release that wrist and just let the arms float down. Let's just take a little break with our shoulders. Yeah. Once the arms, fingers are towards the floor, relax the shoulders. Just let the shoulders hang down. Reach your fingers towards the floor gently. Stretch the top of your shoulders. Good. Relax the arms now. Turn the palms out, fingers spread gently wide. On an inhale breath, as if you want to grab the whole world. Reach the arms out and up. Grab all the beings on this planet. This time we're going to grab onto our left wrist with our right hand. Upper arms in line with the ears. On an inhale breath, stretch up tall, stretch that left arm long. And then on the next exhale breath, reach up and lean over to the right. And breathe. Maybe look underneath that left arm. Nice, long, slow, deep breaths. Opening, being so good to our spine today. Good. And on your next exhale breath, bring the gaze back forward. Press down into your feet on an inhale breath, reach that left arm straight back up. And now release that wrist and slowly, even through bent elbows, relax your shoulders as your arms float down. Relaxing the shoulders. The arms just hang down here. And now we're going to just wiggle out the body, just wiggle out the legs. Yeah, get nice and loose. And we're going to slide our arms back again. We're going to interlace our hands behind our hips. Relax your arms down alongside onto your glute muscles there. And then just draw your hands down towards the floor. Lift the heart. Look straight ahead. Or even up a little bit, but just straight ahead, actually. We're going to do the neck. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, slowly turn your gaze over to the right. as far as it'll go. All the way, look to the right, stretch. And on an inhale breath, relax and bring the head back forward. And on an exhale breath, slowly bring the head over to the other side. Turn and look as far as you can, keeping the chin parallel to the floor, not tucked down. Feel free to close your eyes here if you're feeling stable. Turn. Each exhale breath, turn just a little bit more if you can. And a little bit more. And then relax, and on an inhale breath, slowly turn your head back forward. Take a breath in, and on an exhale breath, tuck your chin to your chest. Reach your hands just a little bit further towards the floor. Again, eyes can be closed if you like. Good. On an inhale breath, lift the head. Keep lifting it up. Keep lifting the chin up a little higher. Keep the back of your neck, though, long. Just lift the chin slightly. And breathe into that heart space. Relax your shoulders. Stretch them back, opening up the whole body. Here. Yeah. And then exhale, just relax the body. So the body. You can open your eyes if you had them closed, and then gently unlace your hands behind your back and shake it out, move it out. Yeah. Good. All right, we haven't done this in a little while, but we're going to do a forward fold using the seat of our chair. Yeah. So you can either walk around to the front of your chair, or you can turn your chair so that you're facing the seat of your chair. It's a really nice way to do an inversion in a safe way. Yeah. So we're going to start here. We're going to be putting our hands onto the seat of our chair. If you're going to find that that's too far down, everybody's got a different chair, right? That's too far down for you. You can go back to the back of your chair and use that, the back of your chair instead of the seat. All right. Are we ready? Okay. We're going to start out. We're going to do a wide-legged forward fold. Good. So bringing your legs a little bit wider apart. Yeah, just to where you're comfortable. Good, toes are forward. Good. And then nice tall spine. On an inhale breath, we're going to reach our arms out and up. Stretching up tall. On an exhale breath, you're going to bring your palms down, float your arms down. About halfway, start to send your hips back, soften your knees. And then slowly land your hands onto your chair. Now you may need to step a little bit more forward or back, but we want the wrist right in line with the shoulders. Yeah. So find your way into this, and you can keep the head moving forward right now. So you're looking down at the seat of your chair. Good. And then take a nice big breath in and exhale it out. I want you to press into the outsides of your feet, and then drag your feet like you want to drag your feet together. So it's just nothing's going to move. You're just going to feel the engaging of these inner thighs. Yeah, good. And then we're going to take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale, only if it's available to you, if it feels okay, the pressure feels okay, you can drop your head, the crown of your head down. But if that's feeling like too much, you have any kind of eye issues, any kind of uncontrolled blood pressure, just keep looking down at your chair. Yeah, so you take it where you want to take it. Find your breath. Nice, long, slow, deep breath. Each time you exhale, just draw your hips back. Try to stretch your heart forward, elongating, or the top of your head forward, elongating your back. Yeah. If your head is down, yeah, we're just dragging our heart forward and our hips back. Take 3 nice, long, slow, deep breaths. Bring your awareness, though, to your knees. If your knees are locked back, soften the knees just slightly.
Again, we're pressing to the outside of our feet, gently dragging our feet in towards each other. And breathe.
Beautiful stretch for our spine. Yeah. Good. And just open yourself up to any new ways of thinking here.
Yeah, we're doing this a little bit differently to say, let's think about this differently. A good motto to have. All right. When you're feeling ready, relax the body. Good. And then we're going to start with bringing one hand onto our waist. Press down into your toes. Bring your other hand onto your waist. Good. And then you're going to draw your waist down towards the floor as you inhale. Slowly start to bring the body back up. Nice straight spine. Keep the head down, pressing down into your hips as the upper body floats back up to a stand. Then lift the head. Nice. Relax your arms down. On an inhale breath, reach your arms out and up, finding ourselves in this star pose. Just look forward. You don't need to look up. Yeah, stretching fingertips to either side of the room. And then bringing your palms together. On your next exhale breath, just let the palms float to the heart. Good. Take a breath in here. As you exhale, release your arms down. Slide your hands back. Interlace your hands behind your back. Good. Relax your hands down towards the floor. Let the shoulders stretch back. You can look up just slightly, lift the chin just slightly. If you're feeling nice and stable, you can close your eyes here. And again, just opening ourselves up to new ways of thinking about things. Yes, we get into our little habits, right? But just to be open. Yeah. That just relieves our stress and connects us to all those people around us. Yeah. Human interaction is so critical for us. We are all one. And when we're not with other people or we're resisting others or whatever, we just we're lonely. We get lost. Let's connect. And when you're ready, you can float the eyes open if you close them. Good. Relax the body. Release the hands to your side. Good. And you can either toe, heel, or just step your feet back to hip distance apart. So feels so good to just open ourselves up, right? All right. So you can either walk to the back of your chair or turn your chair around, however you did it. Yeah. Hopefully, if you had the back to the screen, you could follow along with what I was saying. Good. All right. And now we're just going to step side to side. So let's just float side to side, tapping. Yeah, just moving a little bit. Again, sliding the body side to side, arms just glide. Kind of like you're an elegant ice skater. Just moving your body a little bit. And come back to center, making sure that your chair is not in the way where you might hit it, or you can step back. Again, let's bring our feet a little bit wider apart, and let's just float side to side. Inhaling to one side, exhaling to the other. Sigh that breath out. Nice and slow. We're just letting the spine move. Yeah, and one more. And slowly let the body just come back to center. Good. Bringing feet back to center. Good. And we're going to make our way to our chairs. So finding yourself, placing yourself in front of the seat of your chair. Yeah. Take a nice big breath in
And as you exhale, again, attention on the hips, send the hips back. Yeah, maybe even press into the toes a little bit. Come about halfway down. Pause. Take a breath here. And then exhale, send the hips back just a little more. And on the next exhale breath, just allow your hips to gently meet the chair, the seat of the chair. Good. Gonna sit our hips a little bit closer to the front of the chair. All right. So we're just gonna open up arms a little bit again. We're gonna, on an inhale breath, reach the right arm forward and then draw it across the chest. Take this left hand and hug it in. Good. Just hug that arm in. And then release the hug a little bit. Lift the elbow up a little bit higher and hug it in. And stretching. Again, that thoracic spine. Good. Plus, it feels nice to give yourself a little hug. And then release, just gently release that down. Relax the arms down. And then we're going to take the left arm, same thing. Lift the left arm, cross it across your chest. Take the right arm onto the upper arm and squeeze it in. It's also good for our lymph system. If you want to take the fingers of that left hand and just lay them on the right shoulder, you can. Yeah, just squeeze, hug. And then release, relax. And then if you can, if you have space, lift the elbow up a little bit more and squeeze in again. Hugging yourself. With that right hand, you can give yourself a little pat on the back, with the left hand rather. Yeah, you're done good. And then relax, just release the arms, good. Shake it out, shake out the legs. I always like to close with opening up our hips. So again, whenever you take a walk, if you're feeling stiff, doing this hip opener is just such a nice way to keep our basically our whole self open, right? When we close up our hips, those lower chakras, we're resistant, right? We're fearful, we're anxious. So we want to open that up. We'll release that. So grabbing behind the right leg, knee, on an inhale breath, hug, squeeze it in. You can rotate your foot. I don't know, it just comes automatically for me when I'm doing this. And then rotate it the opposite direction. Yeah. And then landing that leg somewhere onto that left leg, that right leg. Good. And lift the heart. So if you notice that once you lift that heart, that if you can't do that, of course, cross either on the foot or at the ankles here. So at this point, we know where to find ourselves. Yeah, and then lift, but sometimes it can be different. Always try something a little bit more and then back out to where it's comfortable for you. Nice lifted heart, nice tall spine. Take a breath in, look up slightly. Keep looking up as you exhale, hinge slowly, hinge forward at your hips. Yeah, at some point you can pause, take a breath in. As you slowly exhale, see if you have any more room to come forward. And then bring your gaze towards the floor. And options are to lay your forearms on that top leg if it's there. Yeah. Wiggle your fingers. That releases the arms, that releases the shoulders. Close the eyes and breathe. Long, slow, deep breaths here. Bring a little smile to your face. Yeah, we're going to spend just a little bit of time here. Our breath. Breathing in, belly puffs. Breathing out, belly draws back. And then you'll get a little more space to maybe come forward. Yeah, not overdoing, but just enjoying this opening. Yeah, let the breath guide that opening. Big breath. One more breath here. Then bringing your awareness to your left foot. Press down into your left foot to slowly bring the body back up. The tall, just a gentle, straight spine. Good. And then if you're crossed up top here, if it's available to you, you're just going to cross your right leg over your left. If that's not comfortable, you can cross at your ankles. If you're already crossed at your ankles, you can stay there, or you can cross your leg. You choose. Yeah. Nice tall spine. Relax your arms down. Let your shoulders relax. Yeah. Roll out the shoulders a little bit. Sometimes in that hip opener, we start to crank up, right? Because it's pretty challenging. Good. On an inhale breath, press into that left foot. Slowly bring the arms up, just nice and gentle. Take a breath in, exhale it out, relax the shoulders back and down. Another breath in. And as you exhale, turn at your waist over to the right. Setting ourselves up for just a nice deep twist. Release your arms down, the forearm or the hand of the left onto the outside of the right thigh. Feel free to take that the right palm and press it down behind that left hip just gently. Feel that nice support for the spine when you do that. And then take a nice breath in. And as you exhale, you can gently, slowly start to turn your head over to that right shoulder. Keep the chin parallel, don't tuck the chin. Close the eyes and breathe. So each exhale breath, see if you can press that left hand or forearm into that right thigh and maybe turn just a little bit more. And breathe into that belly. There's the challenge, right? In this twist. Let's get so much nice opening in the spine, oxygen through the body. Exhale breaths, relaxing the central nervous system. And the next exhale breath, just relax the body. Now slowly start turning the head back forward first. Yeah. And then slowly bring the body back forward. Good. And then just help that right leg up off the left leg. Good. And resituate, find your sit bones on your chair. Maybe wiggle the legs open and closed. Little butterfly legs to release and relax. Shake out the hands. Again, roll the shoulders. I find myself rolling shoulders a lot while I do yoga. That just gets my body to release the tension. Good. And then just move over to the other side. So grabbing behind this left knee now and squeezing and hugging that thigh into your belly. Do a couple rotations slowly with that foot, right? Your left foot, and then reverse, other direction. Good. Nice and relaxed. And then land this left leg up onto the right, if that's comfortable for you. A good test for that is if once you are there, if you lift your heart and it's like, well, I can't do that. That's when you know you need to cross on the top of your foot or cross over. Good. Notice this side. Notice that this side's feeling a little more open or a little stiffer, maybe the same. Good. So lifted heart, even look up slightly, take a breath in. As you exhale, draw your belly back and slowly hinge forward. Yeah, I'm much stiffer on this side. Pause, take another breath. Exhale, see if you have any space to go further. Good. Feel free to close the eyes. Options are to lay your arms onto that upper leg. Good. Check in with the tension that you're holding. Wiggle your fingers, relax your shoulders back and down. And find that breath. Breathing in, belly rise. And breathing out, belly draws back. You have more space. Maybe you come forward just a little more. And let that big breath, that exhale breath soften and open. Just allowing space. Just taking it to where your body is asking, no more, no less. Each exhale breath, can you open a little more? And relax a little bit more. And then finding your right foot, pressing down on an inhale breath, slowly bring the body back up. Nice and slow. Go down there for a little bit. Good. And once up, if it's comfortable, lift the heart. Find that lifted heart. And if it's comfortable for you to cross at your legs, either cross legs or cross at your ankles. Yeah. Find a gentle, tall heart. Relax your arms down. Just let them hang. Good. On an inhale breath, reach your arms forward and up. Yeah, stretch up tall. Good. Take a breath in. Exhale, relax. Relax the shoulders. And then slowly pivot at your waist over to the left. Just as far as you can. And then release the arms down. And now the forearm or the hand of the right arm is on the outside of your left thigh. The left palm sits behind your left hip, gently pressing down into the chair to support the spine. Take a breath in. As you exhale, see if you can press into that right arm and turn over to the left, into the left. And find your belly breath, your Buddha belly breath. Inhaling, belly expands. Exhaling, belly draws back. Just doing your best. Breathe, stretch, smile. And when you're ready, just soften everything. Slowly start to turn your head back forward. Good. Once there, slowly turn the body back forward. At any point in time, you can flutter the eyes open if they were closed. Yeah. And if your leg's up top here, just help release that leg up and off, that right leg. And wiggle our knees back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Yeah. Good. All right. And we're going to just come to Yoga Nidra. So we're going to take our hands behind us. We're going to grab onto our right wrist with our left hand. Yeah. And good. And then we're going to relax the shoulders back. On an inhale breath, lift the chin as you're dragging your right hand back. Yeah. And you can open the right hand and close it, and open it and close it. Good. And now take a nice big breath in again. And as you exhale now, start to bow forward, hinge forward at your hips. And just relax the body forward. Just let it fall forward. Let the head fall wherever it lands. Take 3 breaths here. Honoring this practice, right? Letting go of what doesn't serve us, old habits, and opening ourselves up to ways, new ways of thinking. And then finding your feet, pressing down into your feet, slowly bring your body back up. Yeah. And then release that hand behind you. And let's find our Shavasana. So sliding the hips back all the way to the back of your chair. Good. Yeah. Feel free to lay down if you have that in your practice. Good. And let's once again pancake our hands on top of the other, but the opposite hand to find our child's pose. And bring the backs of your hands onto your forehead and close your eyes. Heart is lifted. And just find 3 belly breaths here. As you inhale, let the belly expand. As you exhale, let the belly drop back. Nice and easy. Eyes are closed. And at the exhale of the next breath, relax. Just slide your hands off your forehead gently. And let them release down towards the floor. Let the shoulders relax down. And then bring the hands onto your lap towards the upper thighs, palms open, fingers relaxed. Breath in and let go. Relax your shoulders and bringing a little smile to your face. Feel the arms relax and the fingers relax. Another gentle breath in. Feel the heart soften. Feel the hips heavy. Feel the legs and feet and the toes. Let go of all of your efforts now. And simply relax. Gentle little smile on the face. If there are any thoughts, let's let them come and go. Just let them be. Relaxing with each exhale breath. Nothing to do now. No place else to be, but right here in this moment. Relax. Bring your awareness to your heart. Bring your awareness to how you feel. And feel free to remain here if you'd like. Should you choose to come back now into the space, take a breath in and let go. Begin to wiggle toes and fingers. Maybe sway the body side to side. Gentle smile on the face. Coming back to center now. Just gently bringing your hands into prayer position. Resting them onto your beautiful lifted heart. Take a breath in. Fill the heart. And as you exhale, allow your forehead to drop. Relax the shoulders. And we'll close practice today with this. In the end, it is not the years in your life that count. It is the life in your years. Abraham Lincoln. When you're feeling ready and complete, gently begin to flutter the eyes open slowly as you lift your head. And I thank you all for bringing yourself to yoga on this most amazing day. Have a lovely rest of your day. Namaste.